Ravishing Mick Rude. Lost the first frame, baby. Simply ravishing. Mick to break.
Magic Mick to break.
1-0.
Up in race control.
Was it?
Yeah.
David Cobb and Martin Brundle in
With the blue cardinal sin. We've got lucky.
Well, I
don't believe in luck.
No, stop using that. It's on your vocabulary.
Well, other people seem to reverb with it. Did you watch I'm a Celeb?
Yeah.
He actually did his real voice, didn't he? Did you see it?
Wow, yeah.
As soon as you mentioned it, next day he
Right.
went into his deep throat voice.
Deep throat voice. Yeah, well, I'm basically talking like him all next day, because we can talk like him all afternoon.
Yeah, I've been copying a lot of him all week.
Mr. Bits and Beans on this. Oh, there's a wonderful beans so tomatoey.
Yeah, superfluous.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome from Qatar. It is the 4th World Championship Qatar Grand Prix in its 75th year of the Formula One World Championship.
In the zone.
Lando Norris tonight. He opens
Yeah.
into a Grand Prix, knowing
Yeah.
for the first time in his career he could come out
He did split the pack for me.
champion of the McLaren Drivers World Champion. On the night that he makes his 151st start for the team.
Come on, Lando, let's bag it.
Go on, Lando Calrissian.
To do that, he has to do something he's never done before in his career, and that's win. Second on the grid. 57 laps ahead of us tonight around these 16 corners, and our tyre compounds, the soft, the medium, and the hard. Red stripe is the C3, medium the yellow stripe C2, hard is the C1, and a maximum of 25 laps on each set of tyres, no more, mandated by Pirelli and the FIA. It is round 23 of the season. The race has been won from pole twice in the previous occasions. And we've got a
that's ruined.
Franco Colapinto after making setup changes. So Gabriel Bortoletto.
No, anyone beating me.
Too busy.
Too busy to get it, so they couldn't get it released for this Christmas. We were only another project.
Well, that's what happens, isn't it?
Third consecutive Grand Prix. He's alongside Kimi Antonelli. Mercedes haven't finished
That's
on
up to it, look.
since 2021. George Russell starts fourth, and Max
I don't know
Verstappen
if
will
they're going to ruin it even
start
more.
He has to beat Lando
They got Lucas back in.
Apparently, yeah, he's on for something, isn't
Yeah, we need him back.
Oscar Piastri, who has led every session so far in one.
Well, it's been good and bad, haven't they?
Turning Luke Skywalker into a snivelling rat. Just a snivelling weasel.
On the grid, the heavyweight gloves are on.
Absolutely, really looking forward to this, and as so often happens,
Well, I thought we got harsh on Luke and his character.
Turn into a different one because, man.
the games
We could have done so much more with him.
have everybody that matters for tonight.
It annoyed me when Yoda came back to speak to him in Ghost form. Should have been Anakin,
On the
man.
grid, you know, around stand and see, because
Yeah, yeah.
By the time altogether better, wouldn't it? I could get Aiden back.
Did Anakin learn? Did he learn Force Ghost?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did, yeah. He turned into a Jedi, didn't he?
All about whether
We taught it him.
on how long they're allowed
We taught it to him.
effects or
What?
expecting that.
Or Obi-Wan, isn't it?
It's not Anakin.
Yeah. Qui-Gon or Obi-Wan, wasn't it? They're all back there, aren't they? Could be any of them, couldn't
I
it?
suppose so, yeah.
You don't want to pick for like 32.
Good for storylines, isn't it? You never truly die.
Yeah.
All on brand
Well, you
new
want power like
medium
this, you're gonna be
compact
best as
tyres.
somebody
Everybody
knows.
on the grid is on brand new tyres, excepting we've got all three compounds represented.
Good scenery, a shocker, wasn't it, on the bridge?
Yeah,
The
that's
kids
one
strode
of the
down.
best, man, yeah. He's flicking in between Vader.
7 on the top.
I love the voice changes, me.
Yeah.
Compromise strategy, really, given, and we're also concerned that there's a lot of gravel
That's
against
okay.
the track that they might just throw a safety car.
Tyres could very much dictate the story for tonight. So on the pit wall for us, and I hope you're not too tired. Bernie Collins, good evening.
One bottom,
Very
please.
good, Crofty, very good indeed. But yes, the medium start tyre for the majority is
Yeah.
Mark outlined there. That is what we were largely expecting. We think that those people can go all the way to 25 in the race if we want. There's a good flexibility with that strategy as the cars leave the grid in front of me, Crofty. The soft tyre starters maybe have a little bit less of those tyres, so Hulkenberg and Hamilton maybe need to stop a little bit earlier. But we're not sure.
must be a plant in there somewhere. A
Yeah,
10
well, you know,
plant.
I was trying to do 3 frames deep, like.
People on the medium will be the most comfortable. They've done the sprint on that
Usually
car.
cool. I think it'll be one.
The tyre they're most concerned about on this racetrack is clockwise
Yeah,
racer
more verde,
is the
please.
left front tyre. That's the one that's under
What?
the most.
That's the more Vader, you know, doing the hunting the Jedi down.
Yeah, I think they will come back and do that because he's wearing a big suit, isn't he? So that's doable.
Where we see the seventh
Zombie stormtroopers, I've heard the man do.
Oh, you get Soren in it, he deserves a good spot. Maybe Soren Ward, is it?
This track only one of the 16 corners under 100 kilometres
Who?
an hour. And
Is it
when you
Soren
are
Ward?
pushing, you are turning in the cockpit throughout most
One
of the
Jedi.
lap.
Yeah, he balances, he comes into balance the force. When he's out of balance.
The end of it is relentless. One fast corner after the other.
Not novels,
That
or-
is what puts a lot of load.
Yeah, pretty much in the, all in the,
Max Verstappen starts 25 points behind Lando Norris, who leads. 22 points gap between this man on the Piastri and his
he had to do it Vader, didn't he? Came in and he was going to finish Vader off.
Oh, right, yeah, we had it.
Yeah, and then he realised he saw something in him when he was.
Then that grip is released from the World Championship trophy. There are lots and lots of permutations as to how Lando Norris could
We only got pissed off at him because he didn't come and help when the Jedi were falling.
could take it to Abu Dhabi
Yoda's
next week.
a bit of a fucking dictator on quiet, isn't he?
Yeah, he was. Well, if he'd been running council for 700 years,
Wins the Grand Prix tonight.
there's no democracy there, is there?
When Yoda's talking to Luke, he just gets bored of Luke asking that many questions, just starts to die instead.
Bored him to death.
Like the kids who ask you questions,
For
isn't it?
Lewis and for Charles Leclerc's team.
Are we there yet?
So they're doing the burnout to
Where's
the
your
grid.
man yet?
Still
Not there.
burning
No,
his
not
tyres
yet.
with some lateral movement.
Fuck.
Very hard indeed as Oscar Piastri moves
Just make sure of the pot there.
to the slot.
Chicken at top.
And the tail ends are now just about lined up coming into the final corner. Valley turn
Yeah,
on
okay.
for the two McLarens on the front row of the grid. And Lando, I'm sure, will
Ocho.
move at least to the middle of the track when he gets away.
Ocho.
Cover off Max
On the
Verstappen
top.
coming through there. You can't really work as a pair. You've just got to live on your wits, live on your instincts at the start of a Grand
Don't
Prix.
start that again.
It's been quite the comeback this weekend from Oscar Piastri, who has dropped points to his championship rivals in recent times, but he bounced back to win the sprint convincingly. He
Okay.
needs to keep that going here this evening in the
More
Grand Prix.
points.
Max said he doesn't get any pleasant
Just
rides in his
down
stomach.
there.
I have. Watching this. I'm wondering what on earth is going to happen down into the first corner, through the first lap.
I got more than got spotted than the Cub Scout Jamboree this evening.
Of course you stay off still today, Anakin. Don't worry. Today, children, we're going to learn about the high ground.
Turn one. The Qatar Airways Grand Prix. The title is on the line. It's lights out away.
So, yeah,
That's it, and away we go.
So when Anakin's a kid on Tatooine, Mum, can I stay off school today? I don't feel well. Of course you can, Anakin. It's your teacher at school. Today we learn about the high ground.
I missed that lesson.
Ron always to Obi-Wan when he's chucking the high ground at him. And the high ground is like throwing the high ground.
Is that Lando behind the Verstappen?
Piastri and Lando, it was the second phase, right? In the sprint race,
Yeah,
second
that
phase,
was
a little
Lando
bit
in
of wheel
front.
spin, lost momentum. And Max
that's
Verstappen
not
can
good for him.
steam around the outside, the
It's
fender
only
line
Verstappen
into
sandwich,
the
right?
first corner. And that's pivotal in this World
Needs to win it to
Championship.
climb it this today, but maybe needs to come third or fourth and then same again next week to win it. But pressure.
Two races, right?
Yeah.
Well, smoke can happen, innit? Mechanicals.
Yeah.
Where they started as Lawson then dropped a place to Lewis Hamilton, who is up into 13.
And George Russell down into
One top.
seventh place has had
Top, I think it's top,
the
wasn't it?
first few corners
Yeah,
of
top.
Lewis Hamilton then
Screwed
off the
back.
side of
Yeah,
the
didn't quite get on the black.
take
It's on video.
and
Yeah, just do it.
Antonelli up into
Trying it again.
Lap 1 of 57 here.
Did you stop? Did you stop and start watching that?
I know, because it's the start of
There
the
was that long
race.
pause between the shot and the next shot.
You know, when the race, that first couple of corners is the most exciting bit.
And replicated the start from the sprint. Piastri leads the Qatar Grand Prix as he starts lap 2, and he's already got a 1.3 second advantage over Max Verstappen, who overtook Lando Norris at the first corner. Norris down in third, then Antonelli in fourth, Sainz up in fifth, Alonso sixth, Russell seventh, Hadjar, Gasly and Leclerc in the final point spot.
like in the sprint. Norris a little bit bit slow up to speed. He'll need to build a 1 second gap to Antonelli behind him to avoid giving him the DRS, the drag reduction system. Help the slipstream, the extra toe down the pit straight. He needs to get on with it. He's got a bit more speed.
I've said that Ferrari knew that this could be a torrid night.
Yeah, boxing on last night,
dropped down into a
the title.
They were fighting.
Fraser Clark and
to the early stages.
some other guy, Jamie fucking TPV or something.
Norris already 3.2 seconds behind his teammate. Long way to go here. To remind you, if Lando Norris finishes third here and finishes third in the Grand Prix next week, he will still be world champion. But it's not going to do his nerves much because we go to that is the line in the championship as it happens at the moment.
I think what we're seeing here is Verstappen.
Well, just making sure we finish as well, isn't it? That's the thing.
No stupid overtake risks, just come third.
20-30%, a fifth to a third of their downforce. They're too close to the
Verstappen
car.
on overcutting and then gives himself a breather. He's done it, let rest, 100% rest success rate.
We're into that phase.
Not something that Peter Hulkenberg is thinking about.
Is that one last, isn't it?
He's already made a move on Charles Leclerc. Here he comes up here, Gasly with DRS.
He's up and running, he's back.
His Alpine right in the perfect place. And that scrap is going to continue on with Hulkenberg chomping in the bit here to get past Gasly.
On the soft tyres, of course, Hulkenberg, he's got the grip. He won't have the durability on those tyres. He needs to get the overtakes done early.
And Hulkenberg currently in a three-way scrap for 9th place in the championship, just 3 points. Separating himself in 10th, Hamilton ahead of him, and Carlos Sainz just behind. Sainz in 5th. Another great qualifying performance for him in the Williams. 1.8 seconds, the gap now for Oscar Piastri. It's almost like a carbon copy of last night. Clean air for the McLaren. It's reveling in the clean night air.
And Yuki Tsunoda already with another track limit to turn 10. I think they can't see that line, the entry to turn 10, very well. So many drivers are falling foul of that on the outside of the track. I think they're looking to the left, seeing how these cars are difficult at the best of times. They're looking left, veering slightly to the right, and getting a track limit.
He got the 5-second penalty for doing just that on 4 occasions last night. Is it just a little bit too simple to suggest he gives himself a bit of margin? Because this could be a massive problem if he carries on doing that all right.
Find a way.
Language. Just for rejoining unsafely as well. Have you seen that? But we will try to see where he came back on in a way that upset race control. But yeah, so what we're seeing now then is some tyre management. They've got to get
manage that position
on these tyres.
Potting dog.
The older I get.
An early safety car, they will not pit.
Here's the race start then for the second Grand Prix running.
8 on the double.
Place on Lando Norris at the start. This is how he did it.
And there you go. That is all about that 40 lap for Lando Norris last night, taking away his chance to get pole position. Puts him on the slightly less grippy side of the track. A little bit of wheel spin, and Verstappen just took that gift very quickly.
I thought he got the better reaction time, but yeah, definitely allowed Max to pull alongside. They're both clear of the 2 Mercedes behind. And Kimi Antonelli ahead of his teammate George Russell, who, as we said, dropped places at the start, is down to 7th in this race.
I think George had a big slide, big swapper going on in turn 2.
This is Lewis Hamilton gaining places.
4 on the bottom.
He's down at 14th currently.
Lighting out.
Started down in 17th place.
Just as well.
He's got cars all around him.
Head cave.
Well, he's forced off
Tragic
the
missile.
I was thinking something more like bless.
Look.
Oh, look, yeah.
That's where most of the moves happen here.
Oh yeah, and the track is up. Kind of sums up for our weekend, that little corner there.
On board with Pierre Gasly. Off the track. Really clobbered the brake marker board. Straight back on it again, and there's a car to his right-hand side, which I assume was Nico Hulkenberg. Yes, it would have been. Is that rejoining unsafely?
No, not the slightest. The speed he was carrying, he had to go around the polystyrene marker board. He had to get back on the track.
There you go, my eyes deceived me. Verstappen a little bit quicker with his reaction time.
Oh, what?
Yeah, fruit sticker, that.
Second place at the moment and beating Lando Norris. Oscar Piastri leads and the championship is going to Abu Dhabi, but we're only on lap 5, 12:57 here. He's got to admire the way that Oscar Piastri is.
Good job, it's started with all the stuff, haven't you?
Absolutely. All shots.
Outside tyres getting quite
What's about the me this week?
but what I mean, but Lando has to be patient here, because what's going to happen is as they go further, they're going to assume the McLaren is going to keep its tyres better. That's what's happening all season.
Cinco in Spanish, Sonk in French, Heinz Right Drive, Good Fit,
Yeah.
Fiat, German, Hockey Germany.
He's got a bit of damage, Pierre Gasly, after going onto the curb. And a little bit bodywork on the car just coming loose. He has been given a black and white black and yellow card.
Swing rope stretch.
I can do this.
Stretch, swing rope, twist.
It's like a finger wagging, isn't it, basically?
Why not?
But I don't know how to do it.
That's why you try to myself.
Anyway, it is more than
No man. Cinco. Sorry, 6. Says.
6 on the top.
Yeah, so just wanted to pick up on Martin's point very quickly there.
Is it just trouble fast now?
Yeah, more management through the high speed than Verstappen is at this stage of the race. And by high speed, I mean 13, 14, 15. So the last few laps have been quite easy on the tyres through there, possibly thinking of extending the stint. Then when I look at Norris,
Delicious, though.
the Antonelli
We've got
managing
past the
much
line.
more than Norris is through that section.
No.
So teams are playing a bit
That's not delicious after all, eh? Suddenly it had a sour taste.
You might be if I did the
Well, Bernie, let's just explain to the
Norris
audience,
and
when you
Pocket.
say management, what
Oh,
do you
yeah.
mean? What are you seeing in the
Ah! Love that. Fortune. No, look here, just good fortune. 5.
Verstappen was actually someone, someone who was just 10 to 12 kmph slower than Verstappen through that high speed section. So just
too much.
tires, not pushing them
Well,
hard,
Bernie,
not getting
I'm just going to interrupt
Oh, yeah.
you there.
So we're
This
off.
could be-
Hulkenberg.
We're on lap 7 of 57. Nico Hulkenberg has gone off and he is stranded just by turn 2.
And are we going into the zone where they will want to pick? So there's obviously been some contact as well.
With Gasly, who was already suffering 10 points of
Oh, he's
downforce
off again.
loss and has got a
Oh,
puncture
yeah.
there.
Oh, it's puncture.
We are definitely in a
Car's
situation
on fire.
whereby
He's on deck. He's on
come
deck.
in and take a pit stop
He's
behind
got a
the
puncture, so
safety
it's more,
car.
isn't it?
They can do so.
early
There
for a
are
pit
50
stop, lap
laps to
7.
go,
It's got more
and
going to do,
2
carry on.
25 of your 2 stints.
Right.
He's had a puncture.
Yeah,
I know, they're still trying to get back to the pit.
That's what it says. They got it early.
Oh no, he's gone, yeah. They must have killed it, it must have been a collision.
Good
A
break,
lot of
perhaps.
those who started on a medium have a big decision now. Do they think another medium, get that 25 lap stint in, and then decide between a hard and a soft? Because maybe putting a soft on at this stage is exactly what you would like to do. As Piastri was saying, confident into, but Verstappen's in.
Full safety car. So spice it up.
Piastri stays out. I think Norris is staying out. If I was a soft tyre runner, Lewis Hamilton, I'd be coming in to get rid of those soft tyres. But Ted, is anyone coming in apart from Verstappen? I'm fully expecting, yes, the Mercedes is coming in. I'm fully expecting Lewis Hamilton to come in as well. So it's just got to wait as the Red Bull while the Mercedes comes in. But yeah, if we go from now, as Bernie says, it's 2 equal stints of 25 laps. But what will they fit? We're having lots more Ollie Behrman, the Alpine Russell as well. Very busy down here. Both
Oh,
Ollie
right.
and
Come on.
the class, but it's all going out very nicely. No incidents so far.
What we are seeing though is Mercedes stacking and then having to wait a long time before they can release their cars.
Yeah, George Russell down in 9th currently. Isaac Hadjar is ahead of him. Alonso's ahead of him. Also, Oscar Piastri has caught the safety car. This is almost a race between Bortoletto and Stroll coming out of the pit, which they can do before that safety car line. But Piastri's caught the safety car. He's losing a lot of time. There's no way that Piastri and Norris are going to come in, even though
Norris has
your pit
jumped
stop is
Verstappen
what,
now.
16 seconds as opposed
One
to
on the
26.
top.
Because they'll be caught then by the driver behind him, and Ocon, by not pitting, has moved up into 3rd place.
Yeah, the bad news for McLaren is there's only, and he's got a false start potentially, Ocon coming his way. In fact, he has a 5-second penalty for a false start, Esteban Ocon, but he's critically for McLaren. He is the only car that stayed out. So this, when they catch the safety car, and this is the incident that finished off Nico Hülkenberg. Just a little bit of a touch, so two cars getting heavily damaged there.
Gifted, just pay postage.
Yes. Maybe a reverse post.
Reminds me a bit of Lawson
Yeah.
Science,
Oh.
for example.
And Hülkenberg just
This
sweeping
is gonna
across the
stop.
front, 6-1.
Very generous, I must admit.
No, it's not. It was
Is that all that talk of a gift?
Yeah.
Yeah, except for throttle, he wasn't quite.
That's good.
What's it? There you go. Have it back.
Yeah.
Nobody's.
Let's have a look from the off-board again. It seemed like
Oh,
enough.
just touched his wheel.
But the
Racing in distance in it.
on exit, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. But
That's it.
Ocon pits as well now. So
Ooh,
this
grand.
works out finally for McLaren. It's beautiful Grand Prix because they didn't pit. They've now got to pit at the 25 lap point on these tyres anyway. But those behind have got a pit stop out of the way. Cheap pit stop at 16 seconds across on the safety car instead of 26. And they're now all on the gearboxes of the McLaren. Bertie, what can you tell us?
Yeah, just to pick up exactly, Martin. So everyone else
Hello, yellow.
is largely with
Oh,
the start.
no, yellow.
Block 36.
So you should have just followed him in now. You knew they got ahead was staying out.
They have lost all their flexibility.
One pop on the top, 12 up. 12 in it.
Basically, what McLaren is saying, what Will Joseph is saying to Lando Norris, is that 7 plus 25 is 32, lap 32, they're all going to have to come in, whereas we could just pick our moments for our second stop.
That's absolutely right, isn't it? They've now got to get 25 laps out of their the tyres they've got on now, and whatever they fit next. Out of them. So, back to you, Bernie.
Yeah, exactly. So 25 laps from here gets the rest of 32. I'm not quite sure why McLaren didn't do it with at least one car at this stage. Maybe they're set on using the soft tire and want to do a slightly shorter stint than that in the middle of the race. But at this stage now, with the stopping's a big benefit around this. The stopping is really great. Don't want to just pit stop. McLaren have, if there's no more safety cars, pit stop. 25 seconds each to go. So we've got to make up 25 seconds in the running in free air after this pit stop. So I can get Lando Norris's frustration at that, but let's see how it comes
That
out.
is assuming, Martin, rather of course, as well, that Max Verstappen doesn't do what he did to Lando Norris, or maybe Oscar Piastri this time, at the restart. Use those brand new soft tyres to very good effect.
Yeah. So they've lost
What's up?
flexibility. The key point here, to pick up what Bernie's saying, do they need flexibility?
Oh!
They
Shot under misdirection.
Basically, one pit stop over McLaren. Win 26 seconds back.
Yeah.
And that's a tall order for no more safety cars.
It's silky, it's smooth.
Safety car.
It's
lap
everything
10,
you want from a
yes,
Horlicks.
1 and 2.
Expected McLaren to push hard on the restart to lap 25 max. Obviously, they need to do their best to generate as much of a gap as possible to you. But we just need the two fastest stints.
And Esteban Ocon has gone from third to last in this race.
Oh, it's a solid 9.
Second penalty.
Right back in it.
All the team radio for us this evening. During Chapter.
Yeah, probably the follow on that conversation was, Max
Looks like Robertson's got the boost.
GP reassured
5-2 up.
the McLaren said not pitted. And I love the line, he says, I don't know what you're like at Max at all, but you've now got 225 stints, 225 lap stints to go.
Yeah, even I could work that one out. So, as the Sauber Nico Hülkenberg gets wheeled away.
So now the goal here now is looking at pace to lap 25. Basically, everyone else is stopping on lap 32. You know that now.
Safety car is about to end.
And that briefing we had this morning, they're all saying, 3 laps today. Lap 7, lap 32. When's the safety car happen? Lap 7. I think Mercedes might have missed a window to let
Snapping
Kimi
pits and
Antonelli
still
go
gets
into
out
play.
in third. I don't know who pulls it off.
So Carlos Sainz moves up into fourth.
Lando needs to get in here.
During the safety car period.
Blame on this corner.
Get close.
To his teammates, Oscar Piastri, who is now just controlling the pack, letting the safety car get away. Where does Oscar Piastri want to go? He wants to go now. So he's gone early, and he's got the jump there on Lando Norris, and Max Verstappen was sticking very, very close to the McLaren ahead. The track is clear, we are green, but they need to cross the line before any overtaking can take place.
It's very early for Oscar to go, and it's caught Lando off guard, but no DRS, of course, until 1 lap after the safety car has gone in.
But he's clear enough.
Pressure on the front ball. 5.
Not to be a threat into turn 1. Kimi Antonelli.
Leave them both, only 1.
Carlos Sainz, Fernando Alonso, hunting down Martin Hadjar. George Russell is in 8th ahead of Charles Leclerc, and Ollie Bearman is up into the points in 10th. We're on board as well with Lewis Hamilton right behind Alex Albon. He's got rid of the soft tyre and onto the mediums now.
Stay tuned to this race, everybody. It feels to me McLaren have missed a trip, but how will it play out through the Grand Prix? Can they then try and win back those 26 seconds?
So keen to everything.
Take the tyres to the limit of where they'll go to before they put presumably softs on at the end.
So, 26 seconds you lose for a pit stop.
Oh, I did a bad fucking pop.
Gifted your frame there.
Maximum stick length, but on these medium tyres, after
Tough shot,
20 laps,
Made it
you're
pop
going
up.
to get to the
Yeah,
other
easy,
side.
but it was a gift.
It was a gift. Enough to give you the performance that you need.
So I'll go
Keep that
from
advantage
straight
out in front.
That's why I play in
Now,
pairs.
they must build a gap to the traffic. That's why they've got to go Harry Flatters as fast as they can go. They've got to build
a lovely frame ball. A lovely frame ball.
Shots there, shots.
Cool. Help Lando Norris to do to achieve as a team by keeping
you
it
want
2-0 to Michael. Well played, sir. Brilliant pink with the rest there, I must say. Yeah, yeah.